you also made your presence known during that match as well. And I mean, it was an extreme or a sassy street fight. It did get a little bit extreme. Of course, it was for the Xtreme Championship. They did bring out all the toys, even an ironing board. And definitely that's bringing back some memories of the thumbtacks as well. And you went out there and you actually won the championship, all very briefly. Cut an awesome
fair
promo.
And square as well. I won it fair and square.
Cut an awesome promo after winning your championship to the 500 plus people in attendance, and then you rather rudely got rolled up to lose your championship. I'm not going to say record time, but it probably was record time.
Right, okay, right. Now, no, this is the narrative. This is the narrative that has been put out, right? We need to nip this in the bud right now, because it's not just you. I don't blame you, because if you watch any of the Championship Extreme Wrestling material that occurred afterwards, they're very keen to paint the picture that I was the shortest reigning champion. But let's get one thing straight, okay? I won that belt fair and square off of Sassy Bear Clarence. I held that belt while doing that promo for 1 minute and 58 seconds. You can't tell me I didn't. I timed it. Rudy Roo, then, let's call it what it is, cheated, sneaking up behind me and getting physical with a non-wrestler. And everyone's all cheering him like he's a big hero or whatever. But let's be honest, he assaulted a celebrity. So he rolls me up. And then what happens then? Oh, he gets speared through an ironing board by Joey Naylor and drops the belt in 19 seconds. Which, again, for the mass fans at home, is not as long as 1 minute and 58 seconds.
You make a good point. Point.
But if you go on any of those, socials, all you will see is, the shortest reigning champion of all time. No, I am being disrespected by CXW after all I've done for them.
There we go. And as the infamous Scott Steiner promo once said, the numbers do not lie. But I want to bring you back to this photo here. And I mentioned the thumbtacks and all the toys and gimmicks in the ring there. You were being rolled up into a bed of thumbtacks. Now, I've got to say, you didn't sell it, my friend. But I wouldn't have been keen to have been rolled up or to be anywhere near that ring full of thumbtacks. What was that like to be rolled up in those conditions?
Well, I think we need to be absolutely clear here. If you look quite closely at the photo there, you'll see that I've managed to deftly avoid the main body of the thumbtacks using my cat-like reflexes and otherworldly dexterity.
Your ring awareness.
Yeah, that's what they call it. And that comes from stagecraft, really. That comes from treading the boards in my youth. I've got a kind of sort of preternatural awareness of where things are. And so I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to stay away from the tacks. And I did. I mean, they were in my shoes, but you can't really avoid